Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Well, I'm just going to show this to you. I have not had any coffee today, so there's no morning cup of Joe, other than there is a cup of Joe morning series today just to talk to you. Been a little busy last few days. Yesterday we had a broker meeting and there was just so much information to absorb and to think about the future of real estate, especially as it relates to doing leases, which I have done leases. There's all these new laws that have come into play or that were issued, I think, in May. This is from the California Department of Real Estate, where they highlight the various different laws that came into play or are coming into play. This is published in May of 28 of 25, and there are one, two, three, four, five, six new laws that have come into play as it relates to leasing property or rental properties. I guess the biggest one that I think is the regarding the landlord must provide a stove and a refrigerator to tenants, and that becomes effective on on January the 1st of next year. The other thing that's interesting is requiring the SB 267, which requires applicants' credit history as part of the rental application. If the provider does not also allow applicants to submit lawful, verifiable, alternative evidence of reasonable ability to pay the portion of rent for which the tenant will be responsible. In other words, basically, it's not just income that we have to look at, or that we do not have to look at income. As long as the tenant can pay the rent, basically, that's what this is getting to. Also, SB 567 revises the no fault just cause eviction provision of the Tenant Protection Act of 2019, provides additional enforcement mechanisms for all provisions of the Act, including or violations of restrictions on residential rent increases and no fault just cause evictions. Like I said, there's at least six of them. Um, there's one other one that I wanted to point out. The AB 12, which limits the amount landlords can charge a tenant for rental housing security deposits, which is 1 month's rent for either a furnished or unfurnished unit. Exempt from this limitation are landlords who are a natural person or limited liability company in which all members are natural persons and who own no more than two residential rental properties that collectively include no more than four dwelling units. Anyways, like I said, there's six uh, bills: SB AB 12, AB 1620, AB 1418, SB 267, SB 567, and SB 712. So if you are a landlord, you might want to read up on this. Oh, there's one more back here. The AB 1317 for properties issued as certification of occupancy on January 1st. This bill will require owners of multi-family properties with 16 units or greater to unbundle the cost of parking from the cost of the rent. So now there's seven. Stay tuned. If you have any questions, let me know. But if you can, once again, if you are a landlord, you should pay attention to the new rental laws.